Hello, fellow tappers. It's ElloArfur here, and today I'm coming back for another Springfield Designs video. And today we are featuring the Springfield Squidport. Oh yes, and yeah, honestly, we've gotten absolutely loads and loads of designs for this, and absolutely loads of entries, kindly submitted by loads of people in the Discord server. And I've also managed to find absolutely loads of images online as well. So we've got an absolutely awesome showcase coming up. And so just a reminder that if you want to be getting involved with future videos of the Springfield Design series, i.e. Getting your town designs featured in future videos and also voting on what you want to see next in the series, then do be sure to hop along to the Simpsons Tap Lounge Discord server. And there's also a load of other stuff going on there as well, so do be sure to hop along, and the link to the server you'll find in the description box below. And so yes, let's get into the Squidport designs. And wow, yeah. So we've got obviously a really cool design to start things off. And so we're starting off with the online designs, and just that I found. Yeah, and I really like this one. Yeah, even the beachfront's really cool as well. There we go. And then there's this one. I love the Shaboom Cafe, and I love those fancy tables. I know they're quite hard to come by. But yeah, those are quite nice. And if you have anything from like different events and things, it does seem that is certainly something that works well on the Squidport. And look at that, the pirate bridge across the Squidport as well. That's a good idea. And yeah, I do like this entrance fountain that another person's put there and the symmetry works quite nicely with the boardwalk, benches, and the different stalls as well. Just really cool. And I featured this one because look at that. I mean, it's a train track for the I Choose You train. And yeah, really absolutely, I love that. And we've got like little seats as well and popcorn and things. Yeah, that's just look brilliant. And then we've got a bumper cart area. So people have been doing some really creative designs. And so we've got like the bumper carts, which is absolutely awesome. Got the benches as well. That is fantastic. Yeah, I absolutely love that. And then there's this one. I quite like that. With the planet height with the water around it. I do like the bits of water in the middle of the Squidport. Does actually look very nice. And like the flowers on this one, does make it look pretty cool. And the whale amongst it, yeah, that's brilliant. So here we go. So this is my design. Well, my Squidport. And so not so amazing. I did actually make this a while ago. And this is on my main account. I wasn't actually able to create a new design on my newer account because of the land and things. I ran out of cash. But yes, here's my Squidport. I mean, I guess one of the original things about it perhaps could be like the seating, but I don't know. It's not an amazing Squidport design, but there we are. There's my Squidport design. And so moving on to the people from the Simpsons Tap Lounge Discord server and their entries. And so we're going to be moving on to the first entry, and that was submitted by just a person. And yes, they certainly had a lot to submit. And yes, I did really like the smooches on the beach little thing as well, because you can, of course, have the buildings on kind of almost islands of boardwalk platforms. So I really like that. And also the way the benches and the kind of port with all the boats in is laid out was looked really nice there. And yes, I did like the kind of heights area as well. And then look at that, the gas pumps by the big boats and things, and the things floating around in the water. That did look really cool. And then the Happy Sumo, got little bonsai trees, and the Wet and Wacky World entrance sign up on the left there, leading straight out from the beachfront onto the Squidport. I thought that was an amazing idea. definitely a brilliant idea. I think that's something that it just looks so cool. And then the Squidport entrance, do you like the hot dog cart? And the kind of trees on the Squidport does help to bring it a bit of colour as well. So yeah, a really, really nice Squidport from just a person there. And thanks a lot for submitting your designs. And so next up we have Oreos. So here we are. Yeah, I do look. What I do like about this one is there's like palm trees, and there's the 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 palm can't speak today. We've got the trees in the pots, which looks really cool, and the hot dog store and the popcorn store looks really nice. And I do like the different sections for the boats, and we've got some nice patio tables and chairs, which is very nice as well. So yeah, a really nice little Squidport there from Oreos. Thank you for submitting that one. So on to the next one, which was kindly submitted by Blue Sky. And and by the way, Blue Sky's got an awesome channel with some brilliant content and featuring on all sorts of different games. I think Roblox particularly at the moment. So if you're interested in Roblox, then do check her channel out. As it's a really really neat channel, I can assure you. And so yeah, I do like the benches and the kind of the different sections for the boats here. I think that is really cool. And the Sailor's Delight in the end, it's like a kind of a touristy ship that does look really nice. And then over here we've got the kind of stools, the squishy stand, and the benches on the end certainly do look cool. Got the crypto barn, and oh look at that, the Duff Beer bottle fountain. It's a really nice little feature. And I love the little island amongst the Squidport as well. I like having a bit of blue on the inside. Actually, that does look really cool. So there we go. Just a massive thank you to Blue Sky for that one. And so moving on to the next one, which was submitted by Crashik14. And yes, what I really like about this one is we've got kind of longer strips, and I like how the lighthouse is situated a bit apart, but it's still connected into the Squidport as well, so that does look really cool. And we've got like the tables and chairs outside of it as well. We've got the Homer Schnitzel, that looks really nice on the boardwalk. And having these like original buildings and things does help to give the Squidport a bit of character, definitely. It does seem. And Homer's Ballet there and the Wet and Wacky World sign. There we go, and I like the benches and the trees there as well. And there's the upper part of the Squidport, which is really cool. Fantastic. Yes, there's like little fun things like Homer's Ballet or go-karts or something, definitely. Yeah, definitely, I think would be good. The Squidport as well. So there we go, thanks to Crashit14 for your Squidport. That's really cool. So, and then moving on to the last Squidport of the day from Smear Pijip. And yes, this is, did really like this one. So we've got the police boat there as well, and the aircraft carrier on the end. Oh, and I do love the old abandoned warehouse with the chalk outline. We've got some barriers there, so it's like closed off, which is really cool. The three-eyed sushi, do love that stall. And we've got we've got all the different places for the boats, a 5-alarm chili, and a quickie merch. Great stalls to have. That's a good port. It's always nice to have the stalls, I think. Yeah, so and then the ships on the end. That's absolutely fantastic. So there we go. So yeah, that is sadly all of the designs from today. But hopefully you've managed to get a few different ideas about what to do with your Squidport. I know that mine that I showed earlier, and the one on my new account does certainly need some touching up. So yeah, it's been absolutely lovely to look at all your towns, and thank you to everybody who submitted their towns from the server. Because they were brilliant. And yeah, so there we go. That is sadly going to bring me to the end of the video. But I'd like to remind you, if you haven't already, to check out the Simpsons Tap Tap Lounge Discord server, because there's you can get involved with this, submit your town designs, and get involved with other video content and things. Also, it would be amazing if you could check out the ElloArfur Crew membership on the desktop version of YouTube.
And that reminds me that I've got to give a massive shout out to my members of the ElloArfur crew, who are the Winter Woof and the Slapstick Festival. And finally, it would be amazing if you could hit the like and subscribe buttons if you enjoyed. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have an awesome rest of your day, and good